This is the series Thermodynamics of Consciousness. In the previous chapter, we discussed the substitution of depth with instability, the attempt to compensate for a lost scale through rapid oscillations. In this chapter, we take the next step and examine what happens when an event truly occurs but fails to be sustained. This is a fundamentally different situation. There was a phase transition, there was irreversibility, there was increased sensitivity, but the system did not find stable forms for the new regime. When an event is not sustained, a person often experiences a strong internal disjunction. They can no longer live as before, but they also cannot yet live differently. This state is often described as being lost, or as a sense that life has fallen apart, even though externally everything may appear perfectly fine. It is important to emphasize, an unsustained event is neither a mistake nor a failure. It is a situation of structural rupture. Excitement has already crossed the threshold. The system has already changed. But new forms have not yet consolidated. In this interval, tension rises sharply. Sensitivity remains high. Clarity partially persists, but stability does not. It is precisely here that strong reactions emerge, from apathy to sudden bursts of despair. The system searches for any way to reduce the load, sometimes by returning to adaptive strategies, sometimes by abruptly breaking off relationships, sometimes by attempting to devalue the event itself. It was an illusion. I was mistaken. Nothing really happened. These formulations are not analysis. They are ways of lowering internal tension. Because acknowledging the event, while simultaneously acknowledging the inability to sustain it, is extremely difficult. It is important to fix one more point. An unsustained event does not disappear. It continues to operate as an internal reference. That is why subsequent attempts to build closeness often turn out either overly cautious or excessively tense. The system fears renewed overload, but it also cannot return to former insensitivity. This is the zone of elevated risk, not because the person is weak, but because they are between regimes. In the following chapters, we will distinguish two possible directions of exit from this state, one through adaptation and lowering demands, the other through development and the search for new forms of sustainment.